Stunner. Alright guys, what we're talking about today, we're talking about putting front shock in the Ford Raptor Fox shot. I believe it's a 2.5. Alright guys, as you can see, I got it in there, or I just got it in place here. What we're going to talk about is how to remove it and install it. You want to remove the old one and install a new one, right? As you can see here, you got the upper control arm. You got the tie rod here. Goes in there like that. And you got the stabilizer bar right here. Alright. Now, as you can see, I got the stabilizer bar already out of there. And you can see the center hub is turned. And now you can see I got the jack underneath there. Now you're going to need the jack underneath there to control the wheel assembly from completely dropping and collapsing. Because as you can see, there's stress on the CV joints, CV axle boots right here. So if I didn't have that jack there, and I didn't have this nut still here in the upper control arm still in place, and this center hub will completely flop out. And that's going to stretch everything to include my cables. And something's going to give because there's only so much play in there. So to keep that from happening, I got my bungee cord, which I don't need it right at the moment because I have the jack there securing it. But you want to have that in place when you're removing these bolts, right? Now you don't need to remove the ball joint to get to it. That's unnecessary, right? All you do need to do is to be able to make the lower control arm drop down so you can pull it out and reinsert it. As you can see, I'm going to jack it up. I don't know if you can see that moving, but that's me with it jacked up right here. If you can see that it is on the jack. That's holding it up. Of course, I got the rocks in place as a secondary form of keeping it up. Now, once you remove the upper control arm bolt, which is a 19 millimeter, of course, the tie rod is going to be a 19 millimeter, and the stabilizer bar link is going to be a 19 millimeter. So 19, 21, and 21, I believe. 21, yeah. Remove those three, and you're gonna drop. That'll give you room to access where your shock is going to be. Now, of course, this right here is where it's mounted in the lower control arm. Through here, this is the bolt that goes through the shock that is going to be supporting the shock in place. Now, as you look up here, I do have an adapter on here. I think it's about a 3-inch adapter to give me more height, right? Which really, I could have just used my collar here and adjusted my collar to compress the coil springs to give me more height. And I kind of went with the adapter there. Now, once it's in there, right, you're gonna go up top here. And that's where it comes through there. And you're just gonna bolt it down with 14 millimeter bolts. And as you can see, I'm going to need to raise. That's another thing you need the jack for, is to raise the shock, the center. You're gonna need this jack to raise the center hub up So when you jack it, it raises the control arm, which is going to push your shock up in there so it'll fit, right? As you jack up, use the jack. You're going to jack up the center wheel hub here, and that's going to push your shock up into the slots here so it can be mounted. And that's pretty much it, guys. And then vice versa, taking it out. All right, real quick video on that. Stunner.